Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. It's Mary Jane, and let's talk about Black Ink Crew New York Season 7, Episode 6. I'm going to just tell you guys, I just love this show. This show is just way too much. So let's get started. Young Bae is having a barbecue because she's trying to please Caesar because she had, Walt and Puma in the shop, and them are Caesar's enemies. So she's having a barbecue. The hamburger looked like shit. The hot dog looked like shit. It looks terrible. But she's trying to get it together. Miss Kitty, Tati, and Mel is there to try to help her. Teddy's there. He's chilling too. He likes Young Bae. He's always respectful to Young Bae, especially this season. C showed up, and then Young Bae was like, "Hi, C's, how you doing?" He was like, "I'm not talking to you right now. I'm not talking to you yet." I was like, "C's, you better calm down." Because if her boyfriend heard you talking to her like that, I guarantee you Rob would be upset and be in his feelings. But maybe not, because you help him pay the bills around the house and everything. But he's an electrician, so in New York City, so he must be making some ducats. So we have that situation, and basically Bae is like, she's complimenting C. She's telling him he looks good, looks like he lost weight. She asked if he wanted a massage, and he was like, "No, I definitely don't want a massage." Like, he definitely don't want a massage from Young Bae because she's off limits. And so Young Bae was like, "Well, you know what? I got another surprise for you." So everybody goes inside the shop. When they go inside the shop, there's this big box, and they're looking. Mel's like, "This box is moving around," and then there's a woman that jumps out the box, and her name is Toke, and she's basically going to be the new receptionist, and she's from, down south, and she is a body painter. She's an apprentice, and she has experience as being a receptionist, but Caesar's not feeling it. Teddy's not feeling it because, they don't want to hire anybody else new after what happened with Erg, because they had a mole in the shop. So basically they're feeling a certain type of way, and they don't know if she can fit in. And they always give people a hard time when they get hired at Black Ink. And so Mel was like, she's like a cage animal. Look like she's coming out that box. I was like, okay, Mel, you better watch yourself, because your family in New Orleans think you a cage animal, and they don't want to be bothered with you. So you better watch yourself calling somebody a cage animal. But I know she didn't mean it in that type of terms, but I just had to say what I had to say. And so, but also, Mel looks good too as well. She's changing up with different wigs. I like her dreads too as well, but she looks a lot different. She looks a lot happier, a lot thinner. I'm like, okay, Melanie, what's going on? And she's still kind of like, a manager kind of. She was like, "Do you have a portfolio? What's going on?" And so, Toke, she brings her portfolio. Caesar's kind of upset because Caesar's like, "Oh, now you hiring people? I only can hire and fire people, and you're almost out the door. So you're lucky I ain't firing your ass." And she was like, "See, come on." And so, Toke, she shows her portfolio. Caesar's kind of impressed with her drawings. Her drawings do look nice. It's actually better than Donna's. But Donna is good for the show. I don't know about Tatten. So, basically they're like looking at her like, okay, maybe, maybe not. And so that's when, Toke is like, "Well, I can bring a client in tomorrow or whatever and show you some of my skills." And Caesar's like, "Okay, we'll see what happens." And Walt was like, "Okay." So I thought that was funny too as well. And then Donna, she shows up, and who's outside talking? Miss Kitty and Sky are talking. It seems like Miss Kit and Sky are cool now. They had a little going back and forth, and Miss Kit looks so good. Her hair up in a ponytail and all the little banana curls coming down, a little curly curl. She looks really nice, and she looks very different. And so her and Sky are outside talking. Guess who shows up? Donna shows up with her new wig on, which looks nice. Donna does look nice. And Donna was like, "I don't know what's going on with me and Alex, basically she's feeling a certain type of way with her and Alex, like the energy's kind of like off, basically." And then she was telling him like, "Hey, yo, listen, Mo has sent me a message, and Mo wants to hit me up. Mo wants his stuff back. He wants to talk. He wants to meet up. He wants to have a conversation and all this other stuff." I was like, hold up, wait a minute. Donna, what are you doing? You do not need to talk to Mo. Mo disrespected you, even though you cheated on him, but he disrespected you on national TV, called you all types of names. threaten you and all types of stuff. Like, you don't need that. Once you leave something in the past, leave it in the past. Don't bring it back. Ain't no, it's over with. You already broke his heart. You hurt him. He ain't gonna forgive you. Only thing he's gonna do is get back in a relationship with you and torture you. And he's always gonna believe that you're out there cheating. But anyways, we're gonna backtrack to Alex. Alex is upset. Alex is mad because, Donna didn't show up to the hospital when it was very important, because, Alex's father had to go through surgery. He could have lost his life, but he made it. Thank God he's okay. So it's all good. But Alex shows up to Donna's house, and Donna's acting like, oh, I was out last night. I was partying. I was chilling, shaking some bottles, doing what I do with me and the girls, just chilling. And he was like, yo, did you get my text? Donna was like, nah, I just woke up. I didn't get any text. I didn't even look at my phone. He was like, yo, my father, you're supposed to be at the hospital with me. That was the most important thing for me, to have you right next to me, that you was going to be there. And like, I had to tell you my father's all right. You didn't even call. You didn't check your messages. He was like, yo, you're making me feel a certain type of way. Like, I don't feel good about this situation, because like, yo, it don't mean nothing to you. And so Donna was like, well, I prayed for your father. He was like, when? Before or after you woke up? Or did you pray? And also, Mo is just like, come on, man. Come on, shorty. You playing games. Donna's acting like, I don't think Donna knows how to take anybody serious. She doesn't know how to take anybody serious. And once you show Donna that you love her and she got your heart, she's going to walk all over you. That's just how it is. She's like, the person that always messes up her relationship, because, she wants to be the bad person before you can be the bad person to her, because she feels like ultimately someone's going to hurt her. So she wants to hurt them before they hurt her. And plus, I don't think Donna ever saw a stable growing up relationship, how a man's supposed to treat a woman, and how a woman's supposed to treat a man too as well. And I think Donna do need some counseling, because she got a little bit PSD, especially with, getting, domestic violence with the first guy that she was with, and then also having, miscarriages and things like that, and other things that happened to her, where I think that she needs to get to know herself better and more, and before she jumps in a relationship. But she was trying to tell Alex that she really didn't want to put a title on it, but they was already acting like boyfriend and girlfriend, and she was getting jealous anyway. And especially when she's seeing Alex in Louisiana dancing with the strippers or touching their booty, she was upset. So it was already like a relationship. But I think Donna needs some help. She just needs some counseling, and she needs to mature a little bit more, and she needs to just value herself and know when she actually does have a good man. And I don't know if Mo was it seemed like Mo was a good man last season, but Donna, ultimately messed it up because she was with Alex, and she had a good, stable relationship with Mo. He opened his apartment to her. He introduced her to his mother, his father, and all that other good stuff. But she was entertained by, Alex, the vagina slayer at the time. And then, I guess she felt like she was going to hurt Mo before he can hurt her, because she's always been in hurtful and abusive relationships. And, she messed up. And it seems like she's going down that road with Alex. She's not taking his feelings in consideration. And it seems like, that bondness that you have and the connection with a boyfriend or someone you're dating, she's not all the way there yet. Like, maybe it was too much for Alex to ask her to be there, because, she's still kind of timid. She's still kind of hurt, and she's still kind of confused too as well. But she says she loves him. If she loves him, won't she be next to a man? Or do Donna know what love is? That's the question. Do Donna know what love is when it comes to a man loving a woman and a woman loving a man? So anyways, so she shows up to the shop, and then that's when she meets Sky and Miss Kitty, and she lets them know that her and Alex is taking a break, because Alex told Donna that he wants to take a break. He needs to get his mind right, because he's contemplating that Donna is not serious. I actually really care for his feelings. And what was more important than her being at the hospital with her significant other than shaking her ass at the bar and getting drunk, which she do that all the time? So, she's telling Sky, Miss Kit, what's going on. And she was like, Mo called me. He wants to meet up. And Sky was like, so do you want to meet him, Donna? What is your mind telling him? Because Sky knows how Donna is. And Donna's going to do whatever the hell Donna wants to do. Miss Kit was like, if I was her, I would never talk to him again. Granted, she cheated, but the way how disrespectful he was, there's no way I'd be turning back. So, so we have that situation. Then she also says that Jada's on the way. She's like, come on, let's go inside and get some drinks. And it was like, Jada's fire. She was like, and there's already a new receptionist. There was like, Young Bay already hired a new receptionist. She was like, I don't care, Jada's on her way. So Alex is trying to get his mind right. He just needs to run away, but he's caught up. Alex is caught up because he got feelings for Donna. He's caught up. She got a lot more experience than him, so it is what it is with that situation. And then we got Steve. He meets up with his daughter. He was like, you want to get some ice cream with Cheyenne? Cheyenne was like, I'm lactose intolerant. He was like, since when? She was like, since I was born. And so basically, she's just letting Steve know that he hasn't been in her life. He doesn't know what's going on in her life, what she's doing, that she won an award for a movie or video that she had to do, and he wasn't there, and he said he was going to be there. Caesar's like, you know what? I thought only thing I needed to do was just, make sure, set up this empire for my daughter to have, and, and pass on the generational wealth. But he was like, I'm actually missing out on part of her life. So Cheyenne lets him know that she is having an 8th grade dance, and she doesn't have a date. And Cease was like, I'm gonna make it up to you, I'm gonna see you then, blase in the third. So they hug, and so now Cease is going to try to be more in his daughter's life because he's been busy chasing his paper and partying and having a good time. And so then we get back to the shop, and everybody's at the shop, they're all chilling or whatever. So, and right now it's a party. It's like a panda party too as well. Designer is showing up. Designer's there. They got girls dancing and shaking their ass and stripping. And they got money flashing. Jada walks in. And then Donna tells Jada, hey, listen, Young Bae hired a new receptionist. And then Young Bae was like, oh, damn, why you throwing me on the bus? And Young Bae tells, Toke to come over here and say hi to, Jada. Jada was like, oh, I don't want to talk to her. She don't need to say hi to me or whatever. And so she was like, no, she's not the new receptionist. And Toke was like, yes, I am the new receptionist. And I was just like, and then, C's and Teddy was like, you got fired. You don't work here. I'm confused because, Jada was like, I'm confused. Why is she here? They was like, I'm confused because you got fired. You shouldn't even be here. And Teddy's in his confessional talking about when you get fired, that doesn't mean you take a couple of days off, then you come through. That doesn't make no sense. You fired. And it's like Teddy is really throwing Jada under the bus after he got in her drawers, hit it, then quit it, and now he's moving on to Tati. And the way that he's trying to dismiss Jada is really shady too as well. But I know Jada did fight Tati last season, so that could be another thing, because he don't want the fighting in the shop, and he obviously know that they're not going to get along. So if Teddy does start to if he gets with Tati and Jada's still there, there's going to be some animosity going on. And then already know Tati, 2 episodes ago tried with, threw beer, champagne, and shit in Jada's face, and they end up fighting. So he's like, she gotta go. And also, the episode before last, not Jada, but also Tati was campaigning for Jada to get fired, not to be here. And when she was putting that in Sky's ear, she was putting that in Teddy's ear, she was putting that in Miss Kit's ear. And then before you know it, Jada shows up to Louisiana to that, the party, the grand opening party, and boom, she got fired by Teddy. So they just kicking her out like she ain't nobody, like she don't got feelings. And like she ain't close. I guess she's not close to the main people that count: Sky, Teddy, and C's. She's only close to Donna, and you know how they treat Donna. And so we have that situation go on. And then, Jada takes her cup and she throws Hennessy and beer and Toke face for no reason. It's not Toke's fault. She got hired. She has nothing to do with the situation. She didn't know who you are. She didn't know anything about the situation. If anything, you should have realized it's really Teddy and Tati. Actuality, you should have went after Tati, because she's the one that put the bug in everybody's ear for you to get fired. You know what I mean? So you should have went after Tati, because she wants what you used to have. In order to have it secure without any problems, you need to go. So you should have went after Tati instead of Toke. You should have left Toke alone. So then she threw liquor in Toke's face and Toke's hair. Toke lunges, plunges at, Jada. Jada gets a good swing on her top of her forehead, and Toke pushes her and charges her to the couch. Security come, dropped all the mess. They kicked, Jada didn't leave right away. They bring Toke out because Toke, was too strong. Jada's sitting on the couch. Sky is running around the place then Sky says, for going forward, Anybody put their hands on me, you will go to jail. So I guess Sky is not trying to fight with none of these girls, none of these new girls in the shop. She ain't trying to have none of that going on. She was like, you put your hands on me, I'm calling the police. I'm putting your ass in jail. I was like, Sky, you need to chill. So, that situation is over. And I was just like, damn. It's messed up for, Toke to have to go through that, but it is what it is. And so, the next day, Toke, she shows up and she's about to do some body painting. Her client comes in. She does, to me, it looks like an okay job. It looks okay to me. It's like something you get at the carnival, at the circus and shit like that. But, Mel's not feeling it, and you damn sure know Tati ain't feeling it. Mel and Tati are really tough on people's artwork. They criticize. And everybody's like not saying nothing. And then basically Caesar's like, I don't know what's going on. This fucking Blue is killing me. Why is it Blue? Call her Blue. He's just not. And then he's not feeling the Blue at all. And, Toke is feeling a certain type of way. She's crying and all this other stuff. And it's just sad. And Mel goes and, what's her name? Young Bae gives her a pep talk and tell her, like, you gotta work. If you really want to be here, you gotta show that you tough and you gotta have thick skin. You can't be playing around. And plus, they're gonna be tough on you, and it was tough on me. So you didn't come all the way from down south to come here and then quit. And you can't be crying. This is an opportunity for you. And basically, what was kind of like the nicest, he was like, you did a good job. You tried your best. Pick yourself up again and come back or whatever. Basically, then Ward gets in his confessional. He was like, there's really no standards for the receptionist that we used to have. We had Alex. We had this one. We had that one. So why can't Toke get a chance? So Ward is actually being the coolest. So anyways, Toke, she gets her pep talk. And she leaves. But we do find out some information about Toke that, she got in a car one day with her brother's friends. 3 guys in the car. They took advantage of her and they raped her. So, and it also seems like next episode, she's going to get, put out the house because somebody called her the N-word. And it has something to do with some abuse that she went through. So it seems like Toke has a lot of issues going on that she hasn't dealt with and being on this TV show. And different things that are going on and happening on the show because there's a lot of sex involved, a lot of drinking, a lot of openness. And it might be too much for her, especially coming from the South. And she might be very protective and scared. And she might be having, flashbacks of when she was abused or assaulted. And she goes off. And so maybe Jada might get her job back by that. I don't know if they're going to actually tell, Toke's story correctly because they might have her coming off looking like she's crazy and deranged. But actually what she's been through, a lot of women have been through before. So maybe she can be an inspiration. But they might, just exploit her story and make her look crazy. And then she's off the show. So we'll see what happens with that situation. I was just like, damn, it's crazy. So, and then, and she seems like a really young woman that's trying to be motivated and trying to do her thing, but her past keeps coming back and affecting her future. So she has to take care of them demons in the past so her future can be fruitful. You know what I mean? Because you can't let your past decide your future. Not right now, that's what's going on with that situation. And I don't know if everybody could be supportive on this show when it comes to her type of issues. Maybe one person could be, and that would be Donna. But Donna don't want her there because she wants Jada there. And also, young Baker probably relate to her too because she was abused as a child by her father. But she wasn't raped or anything like that. And she's been in bad relationships. So we'll see how it goes with Toke and what goes down with that situation. But basically, Toke comes back. She gets the job. She's hired. Everything's all good. And guess who? Everything's all good. Seems like there's no problem. Cease goes to his daughter's, 8th grade dance. He shows up, give her a corsage, and has a limo with the mother. It's very nice. It's really heartfelt. And his daughter looks really pretty, really nice in her dress, nice colors. Her hair looks nice. Even, C's baby's mother, I can't think of her name, but she looks nice too as well. And they go in a limo to have a good time. They take pictures and it's really nice. So that was cool. And so now we get back to the shop. Toke shows up. C's hires her. Everything's all good. And but but Jada comes back. Jada comes back. Jada shows up the next day for the job because Jada feels like, you know what? Donna gets fired a million times. Walt got fired. So you know what? I'm not going to take no for answers. She comes back. She sits in the receptionist chair. And she's acting like she's the receptionist. She's back on the job. And basically, C's and Ted want her out. You know, none of the other ladies are saying anything. And so, you know, Jada was like, yo, you can't fire a pregnant woman. And so C's was like, when you got fired, no one knew that you was pregnant. So Jada's trying to stay there and be cool or whatever. Then Toke comes through the door and Toke was like, you know what? Thank you for throwing that drink in my face because it made my hair more curly. I'm cool. Toke is ready. But we know Tati got in a fight with like 3 people before she actually got her position and before she actually stayed. So it seems like Toke is going to have to go through this. But it seems like Toke has been through a lot. So people touching her and being physically, you know, aggressive towards her is probably does a lot to her mentally. And so Toke was like, I'm ready, whatever, blase in the third. And everybody was like, leave to Jada. So Jada was like, you know what? I know and I'm not wanted. She gets up, she leaves, she walks out. We get Donna. She's in her apartment. She got her own apartment now and it looks good. She's waiting for Mo to come and pick up his shit. He's making her wait 1 hour, 2 hours. She's calling him. She's texting him. He ain't picking up. But when he did pick up the phone, Donna was like, I've been waiting on you for like 2 hours. And he was like, I could have sworn he said, don't play with me, bitch. I could have sworn he said something really derogatory towards her, like, don't play with me, bitch. And like, he said something really nasty, it seems like, and he was all angry, but you come to get your shit. Come get your shit and get out of here. So Donna gets upset, and she throws it over the wall. Why are you even calling Donna? Donna played you, made you look stupid, made you fight over her. So why are you still trying to be in the picture with Donna? You know, she said she embarrassed you. You said all that, and she made you look bad in front of your family. So why are you still trying to be in Donna's life and be a part of her life? Because you know you ain't gonna forgive her, and like move on. You're older than her, like, you know. So, anyways, so that's the situation with that. I was just like, okay. She threw his shit right out the window. I wonder if he picked it up or did somebody else walk by and pick up his clothes and bounce with it. And so Donna still hasn't talked to Alex. They still don't have no conversation. Nothing is really going on. We don't know what's going on with Donna and Alex. But we get, you know, Tati, she meets up with Sky. Basically, she breaks the news to Sky that, you know, Teddy likes her. She likes Teddy. And she wants to let, you know, Sky know up front. She don't want to do it behind her back like Jada did. So they really still trying to dog out Jada. Then they showed the clip where Sky was saying Jada had herpes. They still didn't clear that up if she has herpes or not. But anyways, moving forward, I was just like, damn, so Tati's a snake in the grass. She's trying to make it, she's trying her best to take Sky mind off of her hooking up with Ted, and just like, look how shady Jada was. So anyway, Sky gives her a blessing, but in the meantime, in between time, Sky is scratching her breast. She's just scratching them. They're itching. She's just scratching. She was like, I'm either going to get some money or I'm going to hear some bad news. I was like, okay. And so she was like, you know what? You can have Teddy. Good luck to you, and you can deal with all his shit because, you know, we'll see how you know, Teddy treats, you know, Tati. We'll see how long it lasts, and is it going to be bliss until they get a new receptionist in. So we'll see how it is. You never shit where you work at. You never shit where you sleep at. And it seems like it's a bad idea, especially with Alex. He got to work with Donna, knowing Donna will move on quickly, fast, in a hurry. Like, she's not going to be sitting around crying about nobody. She's going to be up under somebody. What's the old saying? To get over somebody, you got to get under somebody. Donna's going to get under like 3 or 4 bodies, you know, Alex. And, I think she got your heart. I just hope you don't take the situation and this situation with Donna and make you so hard towards women where you start mistreating women and being a player because, you know, you end up getting in a bad situation when you know when you met Donna, she already had somebody else. So how you get them is how you lose them. So anyways, everybody's in the shop chilling. You got Sky, you got Mel, you have Young Bae. And, you know, Donna's sitting there on the couch. They just chilling, you know, catching the breeze, just chilling in the shop. Alex walks in. He walks right past Donna. Don't say anything. Sky bends over and she was like, yo, Donna, did you tell, Alex about Mo? And she was like, no, I didn't fucking tell him about Mo. Shut up, be quiet. And then Alex said, what did I hear about Mo? Mo what was this conversation about Mo, Donna? And Donna was like, it ain't nothing. And then Alex was like, no, I want to know what everybody else know. And so basically Donna was like, well, listen, Mo wanted to meet up with me so he can get his stuff. And he was like, how come I don't know? He was like, now I'm feeling like everything you say to me is a lie. Donna was like, I never lied to you. He was like, I don't know about that. And he was like, that's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like you don't even care and you didn't show up to my father's, surgery or whatever because you was out there with Mo, running the streets with Mo, doing it with Mo. Donna, are you effing Mo? And you could tell he's in his feelings. Donna was like, calm down, chill out, relax. And she's trying to, calm him down, but he's too upset. He knocks the painting off the wall and run his ass out the shop. And, Sky got the hell out the way. Sky knows she said that shit loud for Alex to hear. So Alex could hear what she said. And Alex is very upset. He's very mad. And his little heart is broken right now. He's feeling a certain type of way. I just hope he doesn't turn, cold towards women. And he just really pissed because he really likes Donna. And Donna done whipped that thing on him. And he don't know what to do. Damn, Alex seemed like he would have put a ring on it if he could. So he was like, it didn't show on the episode if Donna met up with Mo or anything like that. It just says that they just showed us her throwing his shit out the balcony, off the balcony or whatever, and hitting the ground. So I don't know if she met up with him or not. But Alex, you need to calm down, be calm, cool, and collect, and have a nice conversation with Donna because you got to express yourself. And you're really good at expressing yourself. But peace and out, one love. Poor Jay is being treated like a stepchild.